Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. I'm here today to do a review on Be The Tree. I got this stuff a little late last year. I believe it was after Christmas. We're right around that time, and I didn't get to use it on deer hunting too much because of the timing I got it. But I got the chance to use it a little bit yesterday, or 2 days ago, on a hog hunt. And if you guys haven't hog hunted, hogs' noses, while they're not as good as a whitetail, are still pretty good. Their vision's not great, but their hearing and their smell, sense of smell, is pretty good. So this Be A Tree, it's handmade in the USA, which you guys know I love that. It is not a scent eliminator, it's a cover scent, and it's got a smell to it that is just outstanding. I mean, when we were on our way to a hog hunt yesterday, which we'll talk about here in a minute, I'm going to show you some footage of, I was actually spraying myself down in the truck, spraying my wife down in the truck, and I wouldn't do that with just anything, but this stuff smells awesome. I mean, it smells like if you were to go out into the woods and find some dead leaves and some stuff under a pine tree or some oak leaves, and just grab hold of that, grab hold of the dirt underneath it, and just take a big smell, because that's what this stuff smells like. I mean, I love the way this stuff smells. And this says, like I said, for best results, use with body wash and shampoo. It's not a scent eliminator, it's a cover scent. And it absolutely smells outstanding. And not only does it smell really good to me, when we were down there yesterday, or I'm sorry, Sunday, hunting hogs, we had a south wind, which for this place we were hunting was kind of bad because we had to come in from the south side. So when we were headed out, we were coming, we wanted to get around and come back toward the hogs so they wouldn't scent us, but we had to come in from that way. There was no other choice. But we got on the first group of hogs that morning, and after spraying down with this stuff, our scent was blowing right to them. And keep in mind, it was me and my wife both, who's not the most stealthy of people, but we got up on those hogs within bow range, and at that time I just couldn't get a shot on them because they were so grouped up. But you can see, if I've got footage of it, there's a couple times where there was hogs that they were seeing us, and I was moving just as slow as I could, and the wind was blowing straight to them. They just kept staying on the north side of this property, and the wind was blowing straight to them, and those little hogs were lifting their heads up, and they were smelling. They could see me and they could hear me, but they couldn't smell me, and it allowed me to really get in there pretty close. And I was really happy with it because I sprayed down about 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 when we got there. Sprayed down real good, and of course took a shower, washed my clothes, had my wife do the same thing. Sprayed us both down real good when we first got there, and we ended up, I killed my hog 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, something like that, and we'd been up and down the hills, we'd been running. I literally was sprinting after my hog at one point, and this stuff, it did a pretty good job of covering the scent of my body and keeping me pretty well hidden as far as the smell goes from those hogs. And like I said, I know a couple times there were some hogs in there that just raised their head up, and they were looking right at me, and they were just sniffing and they were smelling, and they couldn't smell me. So I'm really happy with this stuff. I'm gonna try it out again, of course, this year in the fall with whitetails. But so far, using it, what little I did with whitetails last year and what little I used it, or using it on one hog hunt, I'm really happy with it. And the nice thing about it is it has a really pleasing odor. I mean, this stuff, I just love that smell. It's just such a rich, deep forest kind of smell. It's a smell you can only get from being in the woods and literally finding some place that's got piles and piles of dead leaves and just getting down in the dead leaves. And it almost smells like it has a touch of pine in it too, but it's that soil, that fresh earth, that it's just that smell that I love about the woods. And I just absolutely love the smell of this stuff, because it smells to me like the woods, and it's just such a great smell. So I highly recommend this stuff for hunting. And if you want something that smells good, just like me, I'm gonna spray this stuff in my truck. I'm gonna buy a bottle just to spray in my truck and have on. I may use it for body spray just to wear to work and stuff like that. But this Be The Tree is really cool. Really great smelling stuff, and worked really good on my hog hunt. So check it out. Be the Tree LLC is the name of the company. We'll put their website below. And for more product reviews, how-to videos, be sure to check us out at ikesoutdoors.com. And be sure to check my hog hunt out on there. Killed a nice hog, about a 200-pounder. And in no small part to this, Be a Tree, I think, really helped me out. So check that out as well at ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.